Howdy, America. Odds Brothers back with you. Episode 67, I believe. Woo! On a Monday, April 17th. Will we reveal more of Kamikaze Kevin? The answer to that is absolutely. You'll have to wait a second, though. And will Moneyline Mark be back from his episode of Pick a Crappy Pick a Losses that he suffered through this weekend? Caused him to miss Friday's show. We shall see that as well. Right after I have a Cheez-It and this beautiful bean footage.
Welcome to the Odds Brothers Podcast. Follow the Odds Brothers Podcast on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Google, and YouTube. Now here are the hosts of the show, Moneyline Mark.
I'm not a smart man.
And Point Spread Shane.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit sniffing glue.
Oh, we wasted no time.
Yes.
There is Moneyline Mark joining us after whatever happened.
I ate the competition's food.
Bad picketitis he suffered from Friday. Left them on the toilet a little longer than normal. And also,
Oh, here we go. What's that?
Food in the Kitch is the podcast producer, otherwise known as the Dirty Bandito.
I like to call him Fistful of Duke. Picks.
Overroos, Point Spread Shane, and Underroo Moneyline Mark. There you go. Starburst Jelly Bean King for you.
Yeah,
and
hang on.
Cheese the King
can't
for
quite
me.
see it. It's right. It's right. Right there.
Yeah.
Right there. Just a skosh of it.
Might enjoy him on today's show. Plenty of picks. Can't go anywhere but up, I don't think, in this version of the show. We're going to recap everything from Friday, or at least what Kevin picked for Mark.
No, not for me. He's got his own stats.
And then
Don't be throwing that crap on me, Fistful of Duke.
And we got some MLB along with some NBA playoff action that just got kicked off this weekend. Interesting to say the least on a few of these NBA games early on. Some key injuries that are going to play a part, I think, in the decisions of some of these. And how about this?
I don't know. I'm really digging this setup. I like looking at all the TVs.
Yes, that'll allow us to get some stuff in action if we
Because you just
choose someday.
You just missed the wrestling one on the middle one there.
Great.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't miss it at all.
You did miss it.
So, Kevo, I think we're going to go to the recap first, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's hit it, Bandito.
Yes, Fistful of Duke.
And that started right off the bat with some Duke.
That's right.
Not so much
Oh, look
the
at
Phillies.
Mark had it.
No.
Yeah.
Mark didn't have any of it because you weren't here. You got the Dookie along with me. Shane Kevin went over the 11, so we did get the over, but we picked the Cincinnati Reds. So at least the over streak in MLB seems to be running strong here. We were talking about it the other day. We don't know if it's the pitch clock kind of getting everything ramped up to where the pitcher don't have as much of an advantage on a hitter that way. I don't know, but one for the over. Next one, Miami Marlins.
More
they were
Duke,
1.5.
see.
Yeah, because Kevin and I couldn't quite buy into the Marlins here at all, which is why we picked the Dookie backs.
And you got the under, too.
We got the under of 6. So
Well,
we actually
not we. You did.
I did.
Yeah.
So give me one of those, please. Oh, yeah.
I said double. Did you guys pick any winners?
It's not looking so good so far.
Wow.
7-5 to Detroit Tigers. Show them what you can do.
I know why you guys lost, because I'm sure when one of you picked, the other one said, yes, let's spoon, and I'll pick it with you.
No, we both went under. Yeah, in this case, we both went the Giants. 12, we got nothing.
I'm shocked you went
I
under.
went extra innings, though,
How'd you get talked into going under?
because I didn't think the Detroit Tigers could score a run, more or less 7 runs.
I guess I got to do this when I talk to you.
Cleveland Guardians. Well, we picked the Cleveland Guardians, but not by 1.5, so we got nailed by the hook. I went over, Kevin went under, so we'll give Kevin his first ring of the day there. 9.5.
That
It
ring
went to
was-
7, sorry.
That was quiet.
There we go, we'll give him a triple.
You can keep it quiet.
All right.
Do the silent one.
You don't want any of that this time? There you go.
What about this one?
The New York Dookies.
I guess we
Minnesota
don't know what
Twins.
you picked.
We both went under, and what do we do here, Kevin? We both take the Twins?
No.
No, we picked the
Pick the Yankees. If
We
you
picked
have
the
a
Yankees?
if you have a Duke emoji, you got the Yanks.
How did I do that? I
don't
don't
know.
even
Throw
like
the flag.
the Yankees.
Throw the flag and roll back that beautiful bean footage.
They got beat, though, so I'm happy either way. We both went under, though. How about that one?
I didn't hear
All
it.
right, next one. Tampa Bay Rays. They picked a good time to get beat. I went with them. That was a
Lord have mercy.
not just a sentimental pick, but I actually thought they would set the new record for consecutive wins to start a season. Blue Jays said, take that and stuff it. The over-under of 9 was a push, so it hit right on 9. Rays were favored by 1.5, got doubled up there. So, well, we get our money back, Kevo. No dings on the over-under, but unfortunately the Rays took us to the Dookie shed.
God, tell me at some point you guys have a face up here.
Hopefully. Somebody does.
There we go. About time.
9. It came in at 8.
You
Somebody
picked the Red
took
Sox.
the Angels.
I can't believe you took the Red Sox.
I can't either. I took the 1.5, actually, I think is what it was. I thought they'd be within a run. Yes, sir. I get the 3 ding.
What the? That's not Kevin.
Baltimore, I guess that's Kevin.
No, it's not.
Kevin took Baltimore. You want the credit for this or not? They covered their 1.5.
I would have had more.
No, you wouldn't have.
He earned as the fistful of Duke. Uh-oh.
There you go. You want this? Or you want my Astros?
Well, I see the results now.
Yeah, well, I'm still giving you a chance since you didn't like last game. We both had the Rangers. Mm-hmm. And we had the over, which we lost by the hook there.
You know I wouldn't have picked the over.
8.5. I know that you would have been under Rue.
Yeah, that's right. See?
But you probably would have been Astros.
Wrongo is Dongo.
There you go. Atlanta Braves, there it goes.
Oh, my God, they put a whooping on the... How many games did the Chiefs? Royals won?
They might have be 4 or 5 right now, something like that. 10-3. The Braves, that 1.5 didn't seem like nearly enough, did it, Kevo?
Nope.
13 was a double banger because we went the over there, and of course the Braves.
Oh, say can you see?
Next one.
Yeah,
We
right.
just got that for the under because they only scored 3 entire runs between the Pirates and the Cardinals, but the Cardinals did get the 3-0 there. So
how did you not pick the Cardinals?
Because I told Kevin I can't pick the Pirates game to save my life. I pick the Pirates. They don't cover. I don't pick them. They win.
Oh, my God. But it's St. Louis. It's your home turf.
Sort of. I'm an Astros fan, really. Living in a Cardinals area.
Right. Well, I said your home turf. I didn't say it was your home team.
But neither one, baseball-wise. That's where I'm just as excited there.
Where's the buzzer?
Don't have it.
Yeah, you do.
Malfunction.
Kevin does.
Well, here's the over-under. I went over,
Wow,
so
look at
I got that part. But Padres got drilled by the Brewers 11-2 on Friday, and then Padres have won some since. I'm going to give me some over-love there. God dang Padres. What's going on with them, Kev? What's the problem with the Padres?
Well, obviously they're not hitting.
Yeah. I mean, good Lord.
I have no idea. I mean, they've got a talented lineup. They're just not producing right now.
Speaking of which, probably coming down the line, Dodgers aren't much better.
Milwaukee's first in their division.
I know. That's somebody on this side picked that of the podcast. Anyway, here's the Mets. Football score 17-6.
Who picked it?
Me and you, evidently.
No, I said the Brewers.
And I went over. And, yeah, we had that many times over. Bye-bye, A's. A's probably are the suckiest team in baseball.
Yes.
Colorado Rockies and the Mariners. I guess you don't want credit for this either, but Kevin did pick the Mariners. He went under, so he got a double ding. You want credit for that stat?
I would have went under with him.
You would have.
Yep.
And then
Colorado's
here you go.
horrible.
We both picked the Cubbies. Actually, I was taking the 1.5, but I did say on the podcast, Kevo, that the money line difference was enough that if you wanted to take a shot on the Cubs money line, this is probably the game to do it on. 8-2. There you go. Over, cover. Bye-bye, Dodgers. Speaking of which, what's wrong with the Dodgers? About same thing.
They're not performing. They're not hitting.
He got that one right.
And now for the preview for today.
All right, preview for today's games. Miami Marlins and the Giants. This is slated to go off at 5:40 here, just to give you guys some scope, because I always like doing this before we roll in here. 2 games going on during the podcast. Well, one of them. No, not. The one matinee game, if you will, between the Red Sox and the Angels is currently 5-1 Angels going in the top of 6.
5? Well, that was 6. Well, 6? 5-1?
5-1 is what
All right.
my scoreboard says.
There's the score right there.
And what's that say?
I don't know. I don't have my glasses
looks
on.
like 5-1.
That says 2.
Anyway. Webb on the mound for the Giants, 0-3 with a 4.76 ERA. Luzardo for the Marlins here, 2-0 on the year with a 1.93 ERA. You see the line -1.5 and the over-under 7.5 runs. Mark, what's your best shot on Giants and Marlins here?
I'm going to go Marlins. They're at home. They have a better record than the 49ers. I mean, the Giants.
49ers.
And I think the 1.5 isn't enough. So I'll give me the Marlins, and I am going to go over on this.
Overrue and Marlins.
Yep. I think that neither one of these teams have outstanding pitching, so it could be a dinger alert. Just depends on the weather in Miami. I might believe. Let me change that.
Uh-oh.
I want to go under. I'm keeping with Miami. I'm going to go under because I think the weather is going to play a factor.
Under and Marlins.
Yeah.
I'll go the overrue. I'll take the Marlins, but I'll go overrue. 7.5 is hard not to do. 4-2 almost gets you there. Holy crap. I think you can.
If it's raining, you ain't going to get it.
I don't know. Slippery.
They'll probably postpone the game.
They probably postpone it. We'll get out of it either way. All right, next one. The Cleveland Guardians.
Isn't the Wild Bandito picking something?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, Bandito. What do you got?
I believe the Marlins are in the Dome Stadium.
Yeah, it could rain.
Let me see here.
It could rain. Could be a big leak.
I'll take the Giants.
All right, 49ers.
And 7.5. Oh, Lord.
It's a half-hour show.
Yes, it is. Over.
Over. 2 overs and an under. All right, Detroit Tigers.
In the rainy dome.
Yeah, Cleveland's 1.5 run line favorite here. 8.5 is the over-under on this bad boy. What time's this thing? This is a 5:40 game, too, but it says postponed. Will play tomorrow.
Yep.
Why are we talking about this game?
Because they're playing a doubleheader tomorrow.
That don't mean jack.
Yeah, we can still talk about it.
We don't know the line.
It's right there, 1.5.
For tomorrow? I bet it's not out yet.
Well, that's what we're going with.
We'll just say it's 1.5.
For both games?
No, just for the makeup game. Today's game.
All right. Are they making the game up in the
Is that
matinee or the evening?
Yeah, will that be the
Matinee.
first game tomorrow?
It is. It's usually the first game.
What do you mean usually?
That's just the way it works. Hush up, Mark.
I think it could be the night game. Where's the proof of that?
What do you got?
Bandit. Yeah, you.
Well, you go first here.
I'll go Detroit for the
Okay.
simple fact is they are starting to play well.
What?
Since the manager benched Javi Baez.
Yeah, they got the hint.
Yep. And I'll go slightly over.
We're sticking with the
Slightly
8.5?
over. Yeah, we're sticking with 8.5.
All right.
Assuming the pitchers are probably going to be the same.
They are.
So,
For one of the two games.
yeah. For the first one we're picking. This game right here.
Jeez.
All right. What you got, Cheese Up Boy?
I'm going to go Tigers 2, getting run in half.
Oh, of course you are.
I don't like the over in this one, though. I do like under. I'm an under one on this one.
Oh, there's no spooning on this one. I'm
Nope.
taking Cleveland, and I'm going under.
All right, Mark and under. Next game that we're showing up here, this...
Has this one been canceled too?
No. This one's at 5:40. It's going on. As far as I know. We haven't got a postpone on that one. Although, to be honest with you, it's at Cincinnati. Detroit's postponed. The White Sox are postponed, but I guess Cincinnati might be far enough south that they're not postponed at this time.
Maybe they're in the dome.
They're not.
Not Reds, no. Rays are 14-2 on the year, so after they went 13-0, Kevin, they went 1-2 since.
Uh-huh.
Reds 6-9, they're 5-4 at home. We got Green on the mound. No decisions on him so far this year with a 5 ERA, and Beeks going for Tampa Bay, same thing, no decision, a 3-run ERA. So, I mean, to me, everything I want to take the 1.5 in the Reds, but I don't think they're going to be a good enough team. I think the Rays get right here. I think they cover. So give me Tampa Bay, and I'm going to go over.
All right, fistful of Duke. What do you got?
I agree. Tampa and over.
Of course you do.
Tampa and over. So that means Mark's going to go Reds and under?
No, I'm going Rays and under.
You're going to go Rays and under. Everybody's on the Rays.
Everybody's on the Rays, but only two of you are spooning on the over.
All right. That's good enough. White Sox and Phillies. Okay, this is postponed and will be a matinee tomorrow. We're going to assume, obviously, that the first game we pick is going to remain the same here. Phillies are 1.5-run favorites on the road. Over-under of 8, Marcellus. I'll give you a first crack on this one.
Oh, boy. These two teams suck. Phillies have it by 1.5, but they're playing in Chicago.
They're playing in Chi-Town.
So let's go Chicago. And it's right on 8. That's
right on 8.
That's an odd number, so I'll go ahead and go over.
Mark will go over. Kevo?
Phillies and over.
Oh, that's perfect.
Phillies and over. I'm actually going to go White Sox and over with Mark.
Oh, spooning.
Spoon time.
Yeah.
Spoon man.
Rangers at Kansas City. Talking about Duke. Royals are 4-12 on this year. They're only 1-9 at home, for crying out loud. Rangers 9-6, 3-3 away. You got DeGrom going for Texas. He's 1-0 so far on the year, 4.3 ERA. Going against Lyles for the Royals here, 0-2 with a 5 ERA. This is the kind of game that Kansas City probably keeps close for some odd reason, but I just can't do it, sir. Give me the Rangers all day long and give me the double-fisted over cycle.
Rangers and over.
Rangers and over for me.
All right.
Same here.
Same for Kevin. He's going over.
No.
Mark.
Oh, boy, you're going to have to
Are we going to go three-way?
You're going to have to, what was that bet in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory with the grandparents? That's us, because I'm going to Rangers and over.
You're going Rangers and over. All of us are on the Rangers and over.
Yeah.
This means everybody at home like and subscribe so you can go the opposite way when all three of us agree.
Yeah, ring that bell for notifications to let you know.
Yeah, it'll come up as a golden ticket.
Yeah.
Cardinals at home, a 1.5 run line favorite over the Diamondbacks, 8.5. The over-under here. I mean, the Cardinals, they've been starting really slow. They're sitting at 7-9 on the year, 4-6 at home. So 4 of those 7 wins came there. And then Diamondbacks are 4-5 away, 9-7 overall. Got Kelly going for Arizona. 0-2 with a 2.9 ERA, and you got Flaherty, 1-1.
How are the Cardinals favored in this game?
Pitching right here, I think. I think this is one of their best guys, ain't it, Kev?
Yes, it is.
Flaherty.
Flaherty.
Minus 155 on the money line for the Cardinals. Plus 135 if you like the Diamondbacks just straight up.
Who's first?
Kevin.
Give me the Cardinals.
Oh.
I'm going to regret it. And the under.
Under 8.5. All right. What do you got there?
Is it my turn?
Your turn.
I thought you followed fistful
Not
of
all the
dollars.
time.
I'll take the Diamondbacks and the over.
Diamondbacks and the over.
Yeah. Now you can pick his two.
No, I do like the Diamondbacks to stay within a 1.5, so I'm going to take the Diamondbacks, but I'm going under Rue in this one because of the pitching. I don't think there'll be a lot of hitting either way today.
Single cots.
Single cots. The Astros, for defending world champions, they're home underdogs. Once again, Toronto Blue Jays, 1.5 run line favorites here. Over-under of an 8 solid. All the teams you pretty much thought were going to be solid and good have been struggling here this year. Astros 7-9, under 500 at this point, 4-6 at home. Blue Jays 10-6, 6-4 away. You have Gausman from Toronto, 1-1 with a 1.35 ERA, and Javier 1-0, 4.24 ERA there, Marcellus.
Is it my turn?
Your turn first, anyway.
I think you're full of it.
All right, I'll go first.
I'll go. I don't like the 8, so I'm going to go Toronto.
You're going to go Toronto, okay.
Yep, and over because I don't like that 8.
You don't like the 8?
No.
All right, Kevo.
I don't like the 8.
Ooh. Houston's at home. I mean, they're both good teams. Toronto's starting to hit the ball. I'll go same as Mark. Toronto and over.
But please don't.
Toronto and over,
That just tells me I didn't pick a correct pick.
That tells me everything I need to do.
All right.
Give me the Astros.
All right.
But I do like the over. I like the over with all you guys here. I think the hitting will come out over the pitching here in that game. Next game on the Pirates. Oh, my God. Just let me pick first and go opposite here. Colorado Rockies 1.5 run line favorites here. The over-under 11.5 out in Coors Field.
Please.
I tell you, every time I go out there, I'm going to go over. Unless I see a 13 or 14, I'm going over automatically out there.
11.
Yeah, I mean, Colorado. Come on, man. And
So what are you taking, Colorado and over?
I am taking the Rockies here.
That's the same thing.
Yeah, it is. I'm just thinking here because I was looking at it. They got Freeland pitching for Colorado. He's 2-0 so far in the year with a .96 ERA going against whoever Hill is for Pittsburgh. 0-2 on the year, 7.2 ERA. Launching away for those Rockies.
So you think the
5-0.
Rockies are going to score 12 runs?
I think the Rockies are going to score like 9 runs, and Pirates are going to score like 5 or 6.
That low of an ERA, they can't be scoring 5 or 6.
It's Coors Field.
Pittsburgh can't score that much on that low of an ERA from the Colorado pitcher.
Didn't I just tell you my pick?
You did.
All right. So what do you got?
No. It's fistful of Duke next.
All right, Kevo.
Colorado and under.
Oh, I'm sorry. I put
Under.
you guys under the wrong one.
And you? Pirates?
Pirates.
And?
Under.
Pirates and under. All right. Next one on the beautiful bean footage. Oh,
The beautiful
Dookie
Cubs.
Villains Cubs at 1.5 run line favorites on the road to the Dookiest A's.
Wow.
Now, let me tell you a little
What's
story here. Cubs are 8-6 on the year, which is pretty good for them. Athletics 3-13. You got Mueller going to the going to the mound for Oakland. He's undecided so far this year. 5.52 ERA going against. Is this Wesnecki?
A man named Jed.
Yes. Wozniacki, yeah.
Wesnecki, 7.5 ERA there, Marcellus.
Along came Boo, and I'm like, hello, Boo. No, it's Duke's first fistful.
What is that?
It's his turn.
It's his team.
Okay.
All right, Kevin.
Well, Cubs and
Cubs.
obviously. I mean, Oakland sucks.
Yeah. Oh, ooh, okay. Gotcha.
And
I think Cheez is picking Oakland.
he probably will. And over under 8. I'll go over.
You'll go over.
Yep.
All right, your turn, Duke.
I took
picked first.
I took the Cubs in the over.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Is it a 3-way?
Move over.
Yeah.
Over under of 8.
Yeah, that's a goofy number. You know, I don't like the solid numbers. I like to see the hooks.
Ah, my God. I mean, it's hard not to do the Cubs because it is the Athletics. So I guess I will go a 3-way with the Cubbies.
Oh, yeah.
I just don't know where Oakland's going to. I'll go over.
All right.
All of us are on the over.
We got the Willy Wonka bet
That's going to
again.
be a big old Dookie sandwich where I ting, 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 ting.
No, that's going to be many multiple dings.
Milwaukee, 1.5 run line favorites at the Mariners. Here's 7.5. The over/under. Brewers are 11-5 so far this year, 6-4 away. Mariners they're 8-8 on the year, 500 at home as well. You got Burns going to the mound for the Brewers. He's 1-1 with a 5.19 ERA, and Flexen in Seattle 0-2 with an 8.74. Yikes!
Seattle.
Yep, up in the Seattle.
Who's that? Me first?
You're first.
I'm going to go Milwaukee.
Milwaukee.
I'm trying to find Seattle on this list here. So, what's their runs scored? Do you have that stat?
Let's go to the standings.
For some reason, I can't find them on my list here.
Yeah, go to standings.
So you want to know their average or how many they've scored
There
all
they
year?
are. I got it. 74.
Just in time.
Yeah, difference. 74, 74, and 77. So I'm going to go. How many games they played this far? Yeah, I'll go over. Hurt myself on that one.
Mr. Underwood took all that time to go over. Now I understand.
Yes.
Kevo, you already took the Cubs. No, I'm sorry. Who did you take?
Yeah, he took the Cubs. You're right. He did take the
He
Cubs.
did take Cubs. We're on the Brewers Seattle right
Yes,
now.
we are. I'm going with the Brewers,
Okay.
and I'm going to go under because Corbin Burns is a lot better pitcher than that ERA shows.
Are you saying stats lie?
Oh, sometimes.
All right, there,
So-
cheese at duo.
No, I mean, I do like the Brewers in this game. That's kind of, I'm on the fence, though, with you when I'm looking at the over-under because that's pretty good there.
Yeah, it is.
And it's 7.5. It almost seems like it would have to go over barely. Even a 5-3 game gets you there. So I'll do that. I'll take the Brewers. We're all going on that train, and Kevin's got the under, and me and you got the over.
Oh, a couple's bed.
Wow,
Heart-shaped.
2 games left, I guess.
Yes.
The ATL.
Braves, They're kicking some ace. They're 12-4 on the year, just behind the Rays, but they got the best record in the NL, it looks like. Against the Padres, who, well, they've been struggling.
Great. They're fantastic.
But they're getting a run and a half at home here. Let's look real quick.
Oh, yeah.
You know, when home teams, other than when you're the A's, are getting runs at home, that intrigues me.
Well, it's intriguing.
Let me see who's actually scheduled to pitch here because
for the Braves is Max Fried coming off the DL.
Coming off the DL, 2.7 ERA, and Weather is going for the Padres. 1-0 with a 2.7. Everything in here says this game should be a pretty good pitcher's battle. Is it good enough for 8 runs or less, though? I'm going to go under. I'll give it a shot here. Count on the pitching. And I'm going to take the Padres getting a run and a half since I don't think there's going to be a lot of runs scored to begin with. I'm going to take the run and a half. I don't know that they win this, but I don't see a lot of runs. And if that's the case, I'll take my shot with the 1.5 plus 1.5. What do you got?
Me or Mark?
Go ahead, Kev.
Okay. Yeah, fistful of Duke.
He's still looking at
right.
I already know what I'm taking.
I'll take the Braves.
Ooh, all right.
And I'm going to go over because I don't know how long Max Fried is going to pitch since he's just coming off the IL.
Okay.
Now, you were saying that you don't think that the Braves can score. Is that what you said?
No, I just think the pitchers, if they pitch to what they should, it should be a better pitcher's duel in this game than you would normally see.
So, 'cause I think
to Kevin's point, Fried is coming off injury, so how long he'll last and if he's good will be a determining factor for the Braves, which is why I even like the Padres more.
Second highest scored team in the league, Atlanta.
Yep.
I'm going Atlanta, and I went over.
Mark's going Atlanta. He's doing over-roo.
Over-roo.
Last game of the MLB, the Mets and the Dodgers. Speaking of some Duke. Dodgers just 500. 5-4 at home. Kind of looking ordinary. Mets coming in at 10-6. They're 6-4 away. But the Dodgers are favored by a run and a half here. Go figure. Money line minus 150.
It's because
they're sending May to the mound for the Dodgers. He's got a 1-on-1 so far campaign and a 1.47 ERA. And Peterson for the Mets going to the mound. He's been a little shellacked here, 0-2 and almost a 5 ERA. First thoughts, Kevo?
This will be a good game.
Canva video is so easy.
What will you design today at Canva.com?
So easy. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
That sends out.
There we go.
All right.
I felt like I was in the game.
We had live action.
Back to me.
Back to you.
I'm going to go with the Mets because Dodgers have to prove to me that they can actually do some hitting.
Okay.
What the? Am I looking at the same stats as you?
I've been watching the Dodgers.
He's been watching them.
And
like real close.
8.5 at Chavez Ravine. What the hell? I'll go over. Wow.
Over, says Kevo.
Yep, Mets and over.
Mark.
Dodgers have to score. They've scored 85 runs.
Yeah.
Scored. Third highest in the league.
Yeah.
What about lately, though? What have you done for me lately?
Well, they're going to show you when they go against the New York Mets.
Are they?
The Mets will score.
Let's put it this way: they just wrapped up.
You can wrap up your stats on your term. I'm going with the Mets.
Oh, you're going with the Mets now.
And I'm going over.
After all that crap talking.
I did a rope-a-dope. Just because I'm telling you now stats, now you can spill your bullshit.
They played the Cubs in a 3-game series just recently, right? And Cubs are not known to be this massive pitching starting rotation that just you can't score on. And here's what you got. Lost 8-2. They won 2-1, and they lost 3-2. So in a 3-game series, they scored a combined 6 runs.
Oh.
That's probably why it's a little 8.5 there, Tiger.
I went over. What are you doing?
And if you want to go before then, they had 0 runs against the Giants.
Is this to help you pick, or are you just discrediting my pick?
This is my time, ain't it?
Are you discrediting my pick? It's the same as your homie's pick. That's right.
It's just hard for me. If you're giving me a run and a half with the Mets, I'll take it. I'm not saying the Dodgers won't win this one, but I'm going Mets.
Go under.
I'm going to go under.
There you go.
Mets and under.
All right.
Alrighty,
We crawled through that one.
That's it for baseball.
Yeah. a good 30 minutes there on the baseball. Now time for some recap here in NBA playoffs. Whoa. Which one are we starting in, Kevin?
I don't know. What? It just kind of, it's on automatic.
It's going on pilot.
I don't think I can read
We're going to
that.
stay there?
Oh.
Or are we going to, which one are we going to go there?
Scrolling.
Which
Scrolling through the neighborhood.
Start right there?
Yep.
All right, on Friday, the Bulls lost to the Heat. Heat were down
What'd you guys pick?
like 13 or 17 at one point.
You guys must have
we picked the
Heat.
Bulls. Right, Kevo?
Yes, that's why there's a little Duke emoji.
What was the spread?
Kind of reminds me of Mark.
Yeah, I don't know what the spread was, but it wasn't.
What was the over-under?
It wasn't 11.
Yeah, good Lord in heaven.
Yeah, we got to do that just to make sure we know what we picked there, Kevo.
Yeah, that's right. Take that, Duke.
Kamikaze.
Let me see here.
That's right.
Notes?
Move on to
Do
the
I need
next
to bring
one.
it up?
Nope. The spread was 5.5.
Oh.
He was favored.
And the over-under?
I did not write that one down.
Okay.
Darn.
We're just going to assume it was Duke. Don't even ring that bell. Don't even ring it. There's no statistics showing. Oh, yeah, we picked that right. You got this one. Thunder. Timberwolves.
Yeah.
Shane took the Thunder and under.
And the under, whatever that might have been. It
Thunder-
probably was 2-something, so I was good to go.
You were thinking of the Thunder Down Under.
That probably was. Timberwolves weren't playing good at all.
Actually, the over-under on that one was 228.5.
Yeah, so I at least got the under part right.
And the over-under on the Bulls was...
All right. Was there more? I think there was 2 more, wasn't there?
Oh, yeah, there is. Give me a second.
Seconds up. Ring the bell. There you go.
The over-under was 209 on the Bulls.
I knew it was more than 195. Let's put, or 215 probably.
Okay.
So
All right.
I think it was 232 or some crap.
That's fantastic.
Let's see here.
Next one.
Next one. We've got...
That was on just the over. We both had Brooklyn and under.
Yeah.
Oh, Brooklyn was getting like what, 8.5 or something. That's
Yes.
something definitely we'll want to do, Kevin. Is put the
Says
what
8.5.
we were picking against there.
Yeah.
Oh, we did. Yeah, 8.5.
8.5.
There on that one, it did.
And 214.
So
Dang
it looked
it.
good for a little while.
Dropped my
Then it got
pen.
out of hand. So no ding ding ding. Go ahead. It's on the live recorded podcast.
You're fine. Keep on going with
Don't
your
worry
ding
about
dings. Yeah. You got me so
Welcome back.
flustered. You got me so flustered. I dropped my pen.
Knicks and the Cavs. We both had the Cavs and the over. Neither one happened. They barely got to 200.
Wow, that's shocking.
Yeah, no,
They didn't even get to 200.
that's what I said. They didn't even get to 200. I said barely, but might
It's
as well
still
say that.
shocking.
Still shocking.
In an NBA game.
Brunson was in the foul trouble early, and you thought that's what the Knicks needed, or Cavs needed, and just seems like they could never overtake him. As soon as they got close, Knicks would hit a big shot. Life would go on. Next one. Do we get any? Oh, well, I guess you get a little bit here. I had the Hawks and under. Celtics at 9 points. I thought in the first game it was going to be
I would have
a
never
little
picked
closer
over.
than that.
I would have
No.
never picked over on 231.
You would have.
No, I wouldn't have.
Shows right there. It's in writing. I got the under. All right, and then Golden State Warriors minus a single point. I went over. Kevin went under. It was definitely an over. And Sacramento, nice gutty win. Got to give him that. I figured if Golden State had a chance to get him, it would be that first game at home with the jitters and everything. So there's your wrap-up of round one, I think, right, Kevo?
Yes.
And then stuff we didn't have lines on at the time, we didn't pick, obviously. So like the Denver game,
Right.
the 1 seeds, Milwaukee. Is this tonight?
Yes.
All right. Tonight at 6:30 on TNT, you got the Brooklyn Nets game 2 against those 76ers. They upped the score a little more at 9.5 now for Philadelphia. 214.5. The over-under mark. Initial thoughts on that one? Let me tell you while
214.
you're looking here, 62% of the money is on Philadelphia minus that 9.5, and it's trending over. That's what America says.
What's the score? 214?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
a
go.
half.
I'm gonna go over on this.
Gonna go over, all right.
And I am going to pick Philadelphia.
And you are gonna pick Philly. All
Yep.
right.
Yeah, because they won by 20 last time?
Marking over.
Yeah, they won by 20 last time. I don't see that changing.
Kevo.
I'll jump in bed with you, Mark.
Ooh.
Oh.
You're going over as well, Kevo?
Yeah.
All these promises.
I mean, I know second game. See what?
Go against America.
I don't want to go against America, Paul. It just seems odd. I mean, they won by 20. The game they played before that was the last game of the regular season. They beat them by 30. I just don't know, even with them doubling Embiid, that they just got enough for the rest of the team. So the problem I have at this point is, can they score enough points to get over that over-under? They did last time barely, but it was all Philly. So I'll go on bed and make it a three-way. No.
All right.
Kinky.
Next one, Golden State.
Yeah.
See if they can do it this time. They're still 1.5 favorites here against the Kings. 9 o'clock on TNT, over-under 239 and a half. I just see a bunch of offense like normal here. America says this time they're really sure on Golden State. 74% of the money's laying the points, and it's trending under for some reason.
On Golden
this
State?
go around, yeah.
Go ahead there, Frito Burrito.
Frito Burrito.
I'll take Sacramento and the 1.5, and I'll go under.
And you're go under, all right.
All right there, Cheese It Duo.
You're going over, Kevin?
Under.
Oh, under. Under.
Holy crap. Turn the bell tones up. Can you do that for
The belt. Oh, man. They suck on the road, man. There's just something about the Golden State Warriors that I think they missed their shot now to steal one in the early rounds until they get back to their home court. Just young. I'm going to go ahead and take the 1.5 as well. I'll jump on the Kings bandwagon this time. I went Golden State last time. And I still like the over, though.
Oh.
I still like the over.
Well, I'm going to jump in bed with Kevo because he promised. So I'm going Kings and under.
Are you?
Yep. Kings and under. The only reason I think that is... Oh, what's this?
Tuesday's games.
Oh, I got to jump ahead here.
Yeah, so second game of round one action between the Knicks and Cavs. Cavs, they want to see it twice. Cavs are 5.5-point favorites here, 213.5 the over/under in that one.
5.5.
You got it, man.
Ooh. Am I first?
You're first.
All right, I'm going to pick the...
If you're not first, you're last.
I'm going to pick the Knicks. I don't know if they win, but 5.5, I don't think Cleveland covers that. So I'm picking the Knicks, and I'm going under since the total last time wasn't even 200.
Yeah, 60% of the money is taking the 5 in the Knicks, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the Knicks. Cavs might squeak this one out at home. They need it bad, but I think the Knicks have got a formula here to beat them. And the over-under of 213.5, you're right, but they missed. There's a lot of shots missed early on in that game. I think this one actually squeaks over this time.
All right, I'm loving your pick so far. Go ahead and Kevin,
Knicks
pick the same
over.
as him.
Let's see, Knicks and Cavs.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'll be different. I'll go Cleveland.
Oh, there we go.
And let's see.
Got to climb in bed with one of us on the over or under.
Yeah, I know. Which one would benefit me more?
Mark?
Kevin.
Okay, under.
Under. All right.
He knows the winners.
Next one.
Next one, the Hawks and the Celtics. Yeah, that was not a contest early on, although Hawks, I guess, felt like they got a participation trophy when they cut 30-point lead down to like 16. But that was about it. 227.5 the over-under. Let me tell you what America's trending. I'm sure it's heavy Boston here.
It is.
It is 67% of the money there. And 229 is 52.48 on the under.
That's not me. I just picked first, didn't I? Or no?
I'll
Yeah.
go first.
Go
All
ahead,
right.
Kevin.
I'll go Boston and over.
Wow.
Boston and over. All right.
Want me to go?
Yes.
I'm going to take the Hawks and under. I think Boston wins it, but not by 9.5. And I'm going under because I think it's going to be like 222, 223.
Yeah, Celtics have played the Hawks twice here, 120 to 114. That's a 134, and that's a 211, 227. Good. That's pretty high to get up there. Go ahead and give me under. That for sure, and I'll lay the points. I'll take Boston again. I think they smack them around a second time at home.
Wow.
I think all they have is Trae Young. That's about it.
And you said under?
I went under.
All right. Underoo.
Last one on Tuesday night will feature the Clippers with a big first game win against the Suns. They think that must be an anomaly because Suns are favored by 7.5, huh, Kevo?
Uh-huh.
That's what it says. Let me check out what America says here. 89% say the Clippers. Yikes. Getting those points, 225.5 is trending over, Mark, but not by much. 58 to 42%.
7.5 is a lot.
7.5 is a lot of points, even though I think the Suns are going to win this game. I think that the Clippers smell a little blood here.
Yeah, I'm going to go Clippers just because I think 7.5 is too many points. I think the Suns win, but not by 7.5.
Yep.
225. I'm going to go over on that. I think it's going to be 228.
Ooh. Calling it exact.
Or 230. Somewhere in there.
So I think the Suns win, but that is a lot of points, 7.5. So give me the Clippers, even though I think the Suns will eke this one out at home. Last game finished at 225. The game before that came in at 233.
Good job.
So this one's going to be damn close. Give me defense. Give me under. Under and the Clippers.
All right, Kevo.
Clippers, and I'll go over.
All right.
Clippers, and he'll go over. There's your NBA action picks. We got any more, Kevo?
Yeah, Wednesdays.
Oh, Wednesdays.
Oh, we're digging all the way deep, aren't we?
Yeah, let me see if there's anything going on in this one. I know in this game, Miami Heat Tyler Hero's out.
Oh, you wanted to touch the Lakers-Grizzlies game, didn't you?
I did. We do not have
Heat and Bucks.
any bets going out that far that I can get data on, I don't believe. Let me just double check that. In the case of Milwaukee, they think Giannis is going to play. They do not know for sure if he's going to play, and that means the world to me to know this.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's in your guys' world right now.
If I see Milwaukee 8.5, they must figure Giannis is going to play. The Heat, I don't know that they can be that unconscious from three. Every three they threw up, they seem to be making here. Gee. I'm going to hedge at this point without knowing who's all playing. I'll go ahead and take the Bucks, and I will go over as well.
All right.
I think Milwaukee's got to shoot better than they did.
Sanchez?
I'll go Milwaukee over, but if Giannis doesn't play, Miami.
No. They can't print tickets that way. It's one way or the other. you taking the Bucks and the over. That's what I punched for you.
Yep, that's what I got.
What do you got?
I'm taking the Heat in the over.
Heat in the over.
I don't care if he's playing or not.
All right. Damn you, Greek freak. Timberwolves. They talk about some teams that shot crappy. That was Minnesota. Nuggets shot amazing behind the line. I mean, every three they took went in. But I see the Nuggets doing it again to the Timberwolves. Although I think Minnesota's going to score more this time. So give me Denver and give me over.
Wow. Over.
Denver and over.
I think they're going to score more.
Minnesota has to. I would think. They sucked last time. Did you see what they did?
They scored another 20. You're still not getting to that 223 mark.
Another 20. Well.
Yeah, that's right.
What was the final score last time?
101 to 89.
Okay. Maybe they'll score 25 more.
Go ahead. They're Hamburglar.
Hamburglar.
I'm going to go Minnesota. And over under, I'll go under.
Who'd you pick? You picked the
Minnesota.
Minnesota, 8.5.
No, Shane, what'd you pick?
I picked Nuggets.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I'm picking the Nuggets with you, but I'm going to go under. I don't think they get there. I think it's going to be 220.
220.
Yeah.
And a spot. Last game. Lakers and Grizzlies.
Oh, boy. Is your boy playing?
He's acting like he's not going to, Morant.
Says doubtful.
I think he bruised his hand pretty good, even though there's no break, supposedly. Reevaluating later this evening.
How many points did she get on that last game?
19, I think.
Oh.
But everybody else scored 20. Once
Oh.
again, this is another thing. Can the Lakers shoot that well behind the arc again?
Again, away.
And on the road. And that's the fly in the ointment there, if you will.
It's
But
only a point and a half.
now, typically Memphis has been still pretty good without Morant. They've been able to win without him, but they don't have any answer at all for Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis has been game-wrecking here. Memphis.
How many points did he score last game?
Oh, man.
How come it don't show me that crap?
You're probably not looking in the right spot.
All right, here. I'm looking at Austin.
You have to look in the box score.
I'm looking at... Oh.
And that 128 to 112 score, a lot of it was garbage crap late when Memphis was turning the ball over and not getting back on defense. You want to know what Anthony Davis had last game?
Yeah, because it's showing a different player for
Let's
the
go
top.
box score here. Box score last game, Davis had 22 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 7 blocks, 3 steals. LeBron James had 21 points. D'Angelo Russell, 19, and Austin Reeves, 23.
Dr. D'Angelo.
And some guy named Hachimura.
Oh, yeah, Hachimura.
Let's look at these scores.
29 points for Hachimura.
Yeah, 5 of 6 from three-point range. I think Memphis needs this game, but boy, they do not have an answer for Anthony Davis. So this has caught me in the middle of a heart pick versus a head pick here.
Oh, yeah.
Because I really don't believe in the Lakers. I know there's a lot of friggin' jerseys that I saw out yesterday that hadn't seen the light of day since the bubble championship 3 years ago.
I had
All of a
mine
sudden,
on.
the Lakers fans are crawling out of windowsills and gutters and rocks and
I had mine on.
yeah. I'm sure you did.
Well, you know.
Does that mean you're taking the Lakers?
I had it on Friday
Are you taking the Lakers then?
when I had to clean up.
Taking the Lakers?
I'm not first to pick.
Who is?
You. You were going on your tirade. Cheese It duo.
Give me the Lakers.
All right.
I don't want to do it, but Moran ain't going to play. They have no answer for Davis. This is a bad setup. Over-under this time, I will trend. I'll go under.
Under. Oh, my gosh.
Lakers and under.
Whew.
That was hard for me to say.
All right, Hamburglar.
Lakers, and that game was 2:30, and they don't have Moran. I'll go under.
All right.
All right. I'm going to jump on that Lakers bandwagon with you.
Wee-haw.
But I think she scores more, so I'm going over.
Lakers all 3. That ought to put the jinx on those bad boys. And he's going under because she's going to score more.
That's right.
All right.
She.
Yeah,
Oh, what we got going on here? I
three
can't
out
read
of the
it.
4 quarters, they scored 30 points or more last game. Oh, my goodness.
Hope you can read this. So you have some exciting news. Someone turned $1,100 into $59,000 on the Bentley app
What?
yesterday. I can't read what those picks are because I am an old man.
Is this a sweet treat and bad beat?
Yeah, there's supposed to be an intro there.
All right, hang on. Kevin, can you play the intro real quick?
Yeah, it's the best.
It is now time for Moneyline. Mark to dig deep
I don't
into
know.
his brain
That is literally the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
and give you the sweet treats
Ding, ding, ding. What do we have for her, Johnny?
and bad beats
Oh, that didn't pan out.
in the world of sports betting.
Get it. Get it after it. Get it. All right.
We haven't had that
For those-
segment in a minute.
For those, we haven't. For those guys and gals that might have been subscribers a while back, we used to have one about every week.
That's
on
right.
on their
Every
show.
week. Sweet treats and,
And
bad
boy,
beats.
this sure in the hell does qualify, don't it?
This qualifies as a sweet treat, and you can get into the bad beat with the Clippers and Grizzlies.
How the hell do you bet $1,184.05?
You probably
Is
had
that
some money.
everything in the account?
Probably.
All right.
Hey, can you read all those?
So, if I understand this right, this was a parlay, 1, 2, 3, 4-leg parlay.
Yep, mixture of money line and point spread. So, looks like he had the Lakers money line.
At plus 140.
Plus 140, yeah.
Miami Heat money line at plus 450. Woo!
Boom.
The Clippers money or spread.
Yep.
Yeah, so they were getting 7.5 at minus 120. And then the Nuggets laying the 7.5. They had that at the end of the first quarter, I think, was even money.
Yeah.
And then this was the cash tournament. Look at that.
Yeah.
Did they do any kind of boosts? They didn't. 48.90 was the overall parlay odds, and they put that 11.84.05 on it. Ends up with 59,107.78. Now, was this in the contest?
This was in the contest, and they bet it.
And they bet it.
Whew,
looks like somebody might have took a loss. You ever figure out if the mobile did or not?
They did.
Okay.
They did. You had me thinking. Yep, they did. Had to think about it. It's like, yeah, they did.
Thank you, Tony G, or whoever bet this.
Yeah. Does it say a name up there?
It doesn't say the name,
okay.
but
no.
I think it is Master Cojones.
I think it is, Big Daddy.
How do you take the Miami Heat against the Bucks before you knew anybody was getting hurt? That's a balls move. Everything else there I get.
But, if they're playing in the tournament, this is what you want because it's longest odds. It's not the money you win. Well, I mean, money does
hit
help.
It, right?
But, yeah.
I could give you 10,000 odds. If you don't hit it, guess what it is?
Yeah, it's a zero. But, if you're throwing together some good stuff, that's awesome. And did you know in that tournament that's still going on, he's only in second place. He or she's only in second place.
Somebody's better, huh?
Yeah, they had a $5 bet.
Whoo, my good Lord.
That had whatever.
$5 bet?
Had better odds. Yep. Because it's not the amount of the money you win or bet to win. It's the odds.
Yeah, that's true.
So that was a sweet treat. Now, what about the bad beat? What you got for bad beat? How about them Clippers? The Clippers game.
The bad beats. What about that Clippers game?
So you tell me about it.
You thinking of the right game?
No, I don't know. I know the Grizzlies hurt to play here locally at retail.
Yeah,
a lot of Grizzlies players.
Yeah, there was a lot of folks that thought Phoenix was indestructible. I think Milwaukee was the worst beat of the day.
Yeah. Go ahead.
For the Miami Heat.
Sure, fine.
You going to enjoy your bag of Skittles or Starburst?
I'm going to do like you do because that's a great idea. All right.
So, yeah, bad beats yesterday. I would like to put the Milwaukee Bucks on the top of that list.
The Bucks?
Yeah.
Not the Clippers?
Not the Clippers.
All right.
Game. I mean, Kawhi Leonard played. They got some good players. They just, I thought that Phoenix would probably pull that out, and they didn't. But I don't think it was a huge shock that the Clippers won. However, I think the shock was huge when Miami won. And it wasn't just, even when Giannis was playing, they were beating him pretty good. Jimmy Butler's on. Seemed like any dude in scrub from the bench was hitting a three-pointer on him. Kevin Love looked like he turned back the clock 20 years.
If you could turn back time.
If he could find a way.
I might make a bucket today.
Of cash. All right. We got anything else going, Kevo?
No, sir. That's it for today.
Man,
right,
I love the sweet treats and bad beats.
Yeah, we got to bring that segment back on a regular, right?
I hope so.
In the meantime, like and subscribe, if you will, folks, on the Odds Brothers podcast. We come to you usually on Monday and Fridays at Southland Casino Hotel, West Memphis, Arkansas. If you ever get around the Memphis, Tennessee area, hop the river, cross the bridge, come on by and say hi.
If you haven't been here in a while, by the time you get here for what you think, College World Series, you might see a little different design in the sports book.
Yes. Hopefully, once we start seeing that for all the retail players that might come down here.
Yeah.
Stay there, Cheez-Its.
Many more improvements coming.
Cheez-Its don't want to stay.
No, they don't. They're hopping off. They're
hopping
Getting into your lap. Saying, get in my mouth.
Brand new sports retail sports bar coming, or sports book coming.
Could be going to the
Expanded lines. Could be going to the kitch. For Moneyline Mark, I'm Point Spread Shane, and for the Frito Bandito. Hamburglar Kevin Lighty. Dollar Tree Hamburger.
I love it. I love the
Ready
outfit.
to roll? We do too.
Yeah.
We told you we reveal more of his identity.
Yeah.
Stay next week. We might reveal a little more.
Oh, is it good? Is his pants going to stay on?
Roll that beautiful weed footage.
you for listening to the Odds Brothers podcast.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Presented by the Bentley Sportsbook. Place your sports bets here from inside Southland Casino or from anywhere in Arkansas at southland.bentley.com.
Yeah, man, I'll tell you what, that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.
Be sure to follow the Odds Brothers podcast on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, Google, and YouTube. Keep in mind, in Arkansas, you must be 21 or older and located in Arkansas to bet. Please play responsibly. For help quitting, call 1-800-522-4700.